All right, y'all, good morning. We are out here looking at a different stretch of river, which I say it's a different stretch. It's a stretch that we've, obviously, the boat ramp's right over there, but I haven't taken the time to look at it. Right now we're gonna have this northeast wind today, which is supposed to pick up pretty heavy, which is going to just make fishing this part of the river pretty terrible. So we're gonna try to hit it early before the wind picks up. I'm not sun's in the camera, but so we're just sitting here scanning. I'm seeing some fish down there, but we have no current again today. I mean, we can see all the fish we want. I just don't think we're gonna get too many of them to bite. But I'm seeing some fish down there, though. I mean, there's some. We got some fish there. Seem to be closer to that side, but that's what we're going to try to target. Look at some of the stuff here and see how many fishes we can see, because the biggest thing is we got to get a number of fish to make it worth our while, which kind of seems like they're closer over here, which makes sense. Let me ease on over to this ledge here, see if I can get more of that. Looks like we got another catfisherman up above us. We're probably drift fishing, suspend drifting. Yeah, I mean, it don't look terrible. I mean, there's fish down there for sure. They don't look to be any account. I mean, they could be decent fish, because like I said, when I was telling you, it's like that's a fish, that's a fish, that's a fish, that's a fish. I think I already pointed out that fish. Like, that's a fish, 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 fish. Yeah, get off there. You know, so we got quite a few fish out here. I don't want to get too close to this guy that's above us, but like, there's some more fish right there. But ideally, what I want to do is I want to go and go up underneath that bridge there where that big hole's at, and then there's more of this bottom. So it's that sand bottom that I was talking about that these fish have been relating to for a while. It's like right there, man. That's a decent looking fish. That's probably another decent one. It's hard to tell when they're so far out, because the way it's hitting them, it just, you know, makes them look a little bit bigger. But there's some fish. That's a fish. Huh. Let's see, they're all deeper, but using the span of that my transducer there to kind of see to the left and right of us. Go ahead and mark that, because that's decent fish right there. So yeah, it looks kind of promising. Looks a little snaggy. See, we got a little snaggy there. Probably a little snaggy there. Definitely a snaggy there. So, that's one of the things I like to, and I don't do it often. Like I said, I hate scanning, so I'll always just toss the boards out and just kind of hope for the best. So I don't know, we'll get down here, we'll get close to this boat, I'll see what he's doing, see if he's doing any good, and we'll probably toss the boards out. I mean, there's fish around it. You can see where these snags are. You know, there's 1, 2, 3 fish. 1, 2. That's potentially one right there. Definitely one right there. There's some fish around that. That's why I say, if you can get inside some of them, you know, that structure like that on the bottom, and be able to make it through it without getting hung up and all that crap. So a lot of times, I mean, you could do pretty well. We already got this wind coming out of the east pretty bad. It's just gonna really, really suck. Yeah, there's quite a few fish out here, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get up here. I ain't gonna get too close to these guys, and we'll toss the boards out. Hopefully, potentially, see what we can't catch. Got Asian carp again this morning. We're actually getting a pretty early start. It's only 7 o'clock. I didn't really have to struggle this morning to catch bait. I just caught me an Asian carp and whittled him up, just like I did with the last one. So yeah, let's get these boards out and get started. All right, y'all. I scanned a lot of this stuff. Like I said, I seen some fish there. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to catch any, but it sets up just like what we've been fishing. So it's just a different stretch. So we're going to see if we can get these old fish to be hungry. At least a few of them. I know not every one of them will, but at least we could hopefully get a few of them. That would be ideal. So what I'm going to run today is I'm going to run Asian carp down the center, Asian carp off to the right, and then we'll put, yeah, we'll do all three like that. Got a dog. There we go. Oh yeah, he got some good head shakes to him. If he just stays pinned, I don't like the way he's throwing that head around. See, we were coming over that structure that I pointed out earlier. We were actually coming over it right there. He's got some good head shakes to him. He absolutely smoked that planer board. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Why did he come up like that though is beyond me. He just comes straight to the surface. That's a good fish. I don't know why he comes straight to the surface though. Oh, oh. Like he's right on top of the water. I don't know if y'all could see that. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, it's like a 30-pound fish. He just comes straight to the surface. Interesting. I've seen that with little fish. Where are you going, buddy? Can I get you? Yeah, get over here. Get over here. Oh, he's gonna get that line. Get over here. There we go. Yeah, this 30-pound fish. He just comes straight to the surface. Come here, buddy. I mean, you're done caught now, buddy. Just old lazy fish. Oh, yeah. God, dog. All right, I take that back. This fish, he is probably mid-30s. Here we go again, starting off with a big skunk buster. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, just absolutely. Let me get my glove. Yeah, I'm not real sure how I feel about skunk busters like this. Oh yeah, no, this is a 40. Yeah, look at this dude. That's a 40 for sure. Heck yeah, buddy. All right, let me get a picture of this dude. Let this big girl go. I appreciate that. Beautiful thing. And that fish is mid-40s. Every bit mid-40s. Ah, dog, folks. Every bit mid-40s there. Well, at least some of them fish I saw, at least one of them wanted to bite. Nothing wrong with that. Another piece of Asian carp. Oh, God, dog. Trying to get my fan set up. Heck yeah. Not a monster, but it's another fish. He absolutely wanted it. Man, what was you gonna do with that, buddy? I mean, it's just these little bitty ones are just, like, that is a big piece of bait. I mean, that ain't no, like, little piece. This is a big piece of bait. These old little fish are just hammering it. They're just absolutely hammering that deal. Look at this little dude. I brought you up a little too fast, buddy. These little ones, I have a hard time keeping them like that. Keep them in the water or down where they need to be long enough. There we go. You'll be just fine now, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. I mean, it's a little tore up, but what do you think? It's just holding on by the skin. Yeah, I'll toss it back down there. Still good. Ain't nothing wrong with that piece of bait. Just kind of ripped up off the skin a little bit. Now he might have the hook. Yeah. Now he's got the hook. Oh, little buddy. And I think he pulled off one of them little meat flaps and he come back to get the rest of it. Then he found the hook. All right, work your air bubbles out, buddy. There you go. Keep working them out, buddy. Did you get them all? Now that you got them close. Yeah, you thought you was home free, didn't you? Oh, man, look at all the shells he's pooping up. Holy crap, buddy. Yep, got a belly full of them. Huh. Yeah, he's got a belly full of them little snails. God, I could feel him in there. He just pooped out a bunch of them on the boat. Gosh, dog, buddy. I mean, just look at that belly because of it. Don't know if there might be a shell bed right here. I'm not 100% sure. I got a little underwater point that kicks out. It might collect shells on it. or snails anyway. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it might be something. It's right here. I mean, I don't really fish this a whole lot to be able to know for a fact. You got it, buddy, or did you just let go of it? Oh, little fish. See, we're getting into that. Oh, this is going to be like a hard bottom as we're coming up underneath this bridge. And I mean, sometimes once we get past the bridge into this hole up here, which I'm going to stay on this side of the hole, not go through it, because we've been fishing deep holes off and on. Now, we just ain't done no good, so I'm going to try to stay on the shallower side where it goes up towards the bank here. But it's pretty snaggy, so if we make it through it, that'll be one thing. But it's, like I said, it's a lot of rock down there, so I don't know. I mean, we still may be able to, you know, potentially may find a flathead in there, but I don't know, because them hard bottoms have not been the ticket for the last, I don't know, couple weeks. But once we get past this, it'll be a lot like where we were when we first started. Nice soft, like sand bottom. And then it goes like that for a pretty good ways around this point up here. But it gets pretty snaggy under this bridge. I'm interested to see if we can make it through it. Ooh, ooh. Did he come off? Pretty sure I got one on this one. Well, I did have one on this one. Guess he come off too. Did he come off? Yeah, he come off. I don't know what the heck that was all about. Yeah, don't know what the heck that was all about. He was on it, and he was off of it, but they were just a couple little ones. Oop, oop. He's still on there? Yeah, he's still on there. Yeah, he just kind of smoked it, didn't he? And he just sat there with it. That's the weird thing. Feels a little bit better than the last two fish we caught. Stays pinned, that would be even better. See, we went through that hole. We're coming up on the, like I said, that the shallower side of this hole, which I know has got, you know, it's a softer bottom. I can just tell by the bank. Okay. Okay, it's another solid fish. I don't think he's quite as big as this one though. We'll let him chill out. Oh yeah. He said this one better than what we've been catching. He's hooked good, so you chill out right there, buddy. This one here I think is a little bit smaller than that one. Getting time to get them bubbles out. There's some. Yeah, you just a little guy. Let's get this dude in here. Sorry about that, little buddy. First come, first serve. Yeah, this is a definite teener. I don't know if I don't want to lift him up by the leader line. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a definite teener for sure. It's the male. Ain't got no dang whiskers on him. Good looking fish though. Starting to get his size back to him, big old wide head. Well, heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. Oh yeah, I can definitely toss this one back out. Get it figured out here. I don't know how he's got me all messed up. I'll toss him back out once we get this one in. Come here, little buddy. Gotta give it to you. All right, we got us a barge coming, so we're gonna definitely have to get out of his way. Come on in here, buddy. I hear you. I hear you. Not a terrible little fish. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's see, which way do we want to go? Like I said, we are definitely in this barge's way. So let me pull us over there, and then we'll just spot lock over there until this dude's done. Okay, I think he actually got it this time. You'll see, I seen quite a few of them on the bottom, and they were active too. You start seeing them marks just kind of zigzagging up off the bottom, and several of them, they're active down there. You don't feel like a terrible fish. You don't feel like a big fish. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think about catching a big fish being your first fish in the boat, being a skunk buster? Kind of seems like it's almost like the first cast curse. That's what it kind of seems like. What I mean by that is if you bass fish or crappie fish or any of the sort, you throw your first cast out and you end up catching a fish. Usually, not always, but it seems like usually that's when you'll just have kind of a tough day from then on out. I wonder if it's kind of the same deal. Although the last time we caught a good fish first thing, we ended up catching one bigger. So I guess there's that. But I remember the time before that where I caught that 40 first fish. We caught these the rest of the day, which ain't nothing terrible, Get this boat going in the right direction. Like you said, I mean, it ain't terrible. I mean, catching fish is catching fish. I think this one's slightly bigger of the two. Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah. No, he's not a terrible fish. Yeah, he's not a terrible fish. There you go, buddy. Yeah, he's not terrible at all. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Get your little counterpart in here. Come here, buddy. Well, not another. He's another not terrible fish. I mean, they're not the huge ones, but they're not dinks. So I guess we got that going for us. Man, buddy. Yeah, not a terrible fish. About 10 pounds. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Okay. Get some more baits out there. Got to get some more baits cut up though, because they done destroyed these ones. Yeah, like I said though, I could see them, that one, we just had like a little stretch there where they were just absolutely I could see them moving down at the bottom on the sonar. And I figured we'd get a couple, which we did. See, now that we've got away from that bunch, see if we can get into some bigger ones. Oh, he's feeling drag. Oh, he was feeling drag. Heck yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, he's no monster, but God, he hit it hard. I ain't got no baits in the water. Yeah, he's no monster, but man, he hit it. He was headed south in a hurry. About the same caliber. I mean, again, not terrible. Let him work some of them bubbles out if he's got any. Heck yeah, buddy. Come on in here. Nothing wrong with you at all. Got another one about probably at 11, 12 pounds. Well, heck yeah, buddy. All right, let me get a rod out there since I don't have any out there right now. That usually betters our odds of catching fish when you got... I wonder if I can get away with doing this with these pieces. Oop, oop, oop. Ah, dang, another barge. I see you, barge. I'll get out of your way. Hang on a second. Come on, fish. And we got some time, but we ain't got that much time. Yeah, not a terrible fish, but they've all been okay. Yeah, they've all been okay fish. All right, let's get out of this barge's way. All right, we should be out of his way. I hope we're out of his way. Come here, buddy. Like I said, not a terrible fish. He's a solid 12 pounder. I'll give him 10 pounds, you know, but they're not them little dinks we were catching earlier. I say, well, we only caught 2 little dinks that I would call a dink. These ones here are them fun size fish. Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I got an old, look at this old fin back here. It's all twisted. Here, you can see it better on this side. See how it's all twisted up? Got it broke somehow. Old female. Wonder what happened to you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Okay, now we're back on track now. We got the other board out, working our way back out to the channel. And we don't have too much longer to drag on this stretch. And we'll see what we decide to do after that. But yeah, I mean, it's a pattern. So you've seen a couple day videos, you've seen some night videos of me doing this exact same thing, but at different stretches it has the same bottom. So like this bank, it has a nice soft mud sand bottom, and it comes all the way out. But we're gonna hit into a rock transition coming up here soon. It's a bluff wall and stuff, and those just haven't panned out. So the consensus is that we have definitely found a pattern for right now, but actually this pattern has been working for a couple weeks. And so we're gonna continue on with it, chasing down this pattern in different spots and see if you know, we can continue to make it work for us. Because I do know a few more areas like this. This spot here, this stretch here, I've just never done any good here. But we've actually done pretty dang good today so far. And I mean, I can actually go around further back and drag some of that, because it's still, you know, it's still on the inside bend there, and that's where a lot of that soft bottom is. So I don't know, maybe that's what we'll try next time, because it's dang sure working out so far. Ooh, there we go, there we go. And he, oh no, he's, ooh, that's a decent fish. He was running at me. Dog. So he smacked it with peel and drag, and then he was running at me. So far, he is not a terrible fish. So far. Don't think he's a 40-pounder, but he absolutely smacked it. Now, come on, get away from that pole. All right, good deal. Oh yeah, that's a decent one there, y'all. Like I said, man, the quality has been something else today. No huge giants outside of that 40, that mid-40s fish we caught. Yeah, look at this dude. Oh, easy trigger. Easy trigger. Yeah, good solid fish there. It's a solid 20-pounder. Heck yeah, look at that dude. That's cool, but I like the way you hit that, buddy. Well, heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Down he goes. Just hit it, just immediately come screaming to the boat. Now let me show you this. Okay, so we're coming across, this is what I've been coming across. Okay, so this would be empty for probably, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred feet. Then all of a sudden we'll start seeing a lot of this. We'll see if we can back this up here. As you can see, we're starting to come into, and sometimes like that's a decent fish there. So we'll see what, we'll see what's sitting there, because it's like little pods of these fish that we're coming through. And then we'll get bit 3 or 4 different times. Like we just started getting bit by little fish like that right there. Let me put you guys down so I can get that fish. Oh, did he drop it? Did he drop it? Oh, he sure did. Dang it. No, that would have been epic. But no, the old fish had to drop it. Dang fish. Okay. Well, at least that one didn't disappoint. Not a monster. About what I seen on the graph. But another fish. Man, we picked up quite a few fish this little stretch. I know there's bigger ones here. I know there is. Just running across them at the right time and the right angle, I guess. But there's definitely no shortage of these dudes out here. They are aggressive, I gotta give them that. I mean, they're not, you know, I mean, a couple of them just tap it, but for the most part, they're just flat hammering it. Kind of dropping the quality there, buddy. Yep, you're kind of dropping the quality there. Yeah, you sure are, buddy. Either way, I do appreciate it regardless, buddy. All right. It would would appear I need to swap out this piece of bait. Ooh, got dog. Oh. Yep. Decent fish there. Heck yeah. He just absolutely smoked it. Oh, you got it, buddy? No, I think he dropped it. He might still be on there, I don't know. Man, he's not as big as I thought he was. He's just mean. I mean, a good quality fish, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's a good quality fish. Just tuned up, is he? Just tuned up. Come on up here, buddy. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, that's a 20-pounder. Mid-20s fish, I'll guarantee that. Heck yeah, look at this dude. I give him right at 20. Old short stubby thing. Heck yeah, old male. Well, heck yeah, buddy, I appreciate that. Thank you for that awesome bite. Well, you gotta let go, buddy. Oh. Just flat destroyed that piece of bait. Yeah, we got a little bit further we'll drag. Yeah, I meant to check this one. I don't know if I don't think he's on there. I didn't think he was. But it feels like I don't have any bait. I promise you that. I'm down there gnawing on that thing for a minute. Yeah, we come through a wad of them. We sure did. This is too much fun, y'all. This is too much fun. When you put a pattern together that you can just go to random places and do the same thing, it's too much fun. But what also happened too is we got current now. We've got a little bit of current that showed up way sooner than it was supposed to, which I am definitely not complaining. Definitely not complaining. Come on up here, buddy. Heck yeah. Easy, easy, easy. Golly, man. You literally could have done all of that out there. I mean, just flat smoked it. Ooh, easy, easy, buddy. Yeah, not a terrible fish. He's got mud on him. They are pushed down today, which is kind of weird, but it didn't seem to be hurting to bite none. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. And once again, I got all 3 rods in the boat. Well, all right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. This old rock transition started a lot sooner than I thought it was. It started back there. Ever since we've been dragging it, we ain't got the single bite. So, I mean, obviously I knew that once we got to the rock transition, when it started getting rocky, there wasn't gonna be no, I'm sure there's fish here, but they're not the feeding kind. Cause like I said, the pattern we come across and utilize today, we started getting to that anything harder bottom, they just were not a big fan of it. So yeah, so we're gonna end this video. For me to pack up, move somewhere else. Besides that, I was almost out of bait anyway with what we caught already. But man, what a day. You know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool when you can kind of put together a pattern and, you know, and just like I said, go to this end of the river, go to that end of the river, go to this stretch of the river. And I know of, I think two more stretches that are kind of like, you know, similar bottoms and whatnot. One of them I'm not real sure of. We'll have to just drag it and see. But yeah, what a day. Yeah, we caught a bunch of fish. Started off that nice one. So I was talking with Spencer Bradley about this earlier, was that when you go out, so like I said earlier in the video, if you catch your first fish is a big fish, is that kind of sort of the same deal as catching a fish on the first cast type thing? I don't know. That's twice now that it has proved to be that way. Granted, we did catch fish after that fish, but I was talking about more so bigger fish. Typically, if I land an okay fish to start with, get the skunk out of the boat, then I typically would catch 2 or 3 bigger fish afterwards. But usually when I hang that first big one, that's kind of pretty much it. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Is that kind of like the first cast curse? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think, because I seem to think it is. Got bass boats everywhere today. But yeah, like I said, man, what a day. We started off that, he was about a mid-40s fish, and then we caught several good fish after that, and then we caught some smaller fish, far be it, but Asian carp is absolutely killing it right now. That's one of the things that, like I said last year, I hopped on this bite a little bit later in the year, but I forced myself to use it and whatever. And this time it was kind of like, when they're that easy to catch, it's like, why not, And then to have, where we were at to where we're at right now, it's still just a killer bait. I mean, they are just absolutely hammering. Now, it could just be the bite, or it could be they just want it that much more. I don't know. That part of it I don't know. But either way, it's still putting them in the boat. We were actually on them pretty early, so that was kind of a good deal. That was the biggest thing. Didn't have to wait, because we did get up, end up getting current a little bit sooner than we typically would, which is kind of weird, because like I said, on websites it'll give you a good guess of what to expect. It's not always accurate. So, but yeah, we're gonna pack it up, head to the house. I'll get some editing done, along with a bunch of other stuff. Got to retie rigs and stuff and swap everything out. But yeah, good day. Glad y'all came along. But I appreciate you watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.